Have you ever been so tired, not because you did so much of work, but because you think too much? It's like your body is sitting still, but your mind is continuously running a marathon. Like you literally think about what you said yesterday, what you want to do tomorrow, or you even think about things that haven't even happened yet. I used to think that overthinking is actually a problem and something is wrong with me. But later on, I realized that overthink is not a problem. The real problem is how we think. Let's understand how this overthinking actually works. The first thing that we need to understand is overthink looks different for everyone. For some people, it's like small things: what to eat tomorrow, where to go on the weekend, what to wear tonight for going to the party. It could be as small as something like that. But for some people, it could be making life decisions. They could overthink about that. Should I stay in this job? Should I stay in this relationship? Should I work on something else? What should I do with my career? Am I wasting my life right now? There were phases in my life where I felt completely stuck, but I had to work on it eventually. And that's when my mind became the loudest. I would replay the past in my head constantly. I would think about the things that I said. I would think about even the smallest text messages that I sent to people. What if I made a different choice? What if I said this to them? What if I have done this earlier? And then my brain would jump to the different thought. I would start thinking about my future. Once I'm done with my past, here I am thinking about my future. I could literally see myself years later doing my dream job, having my dream car, having my dream house, or whatever it is. I'm just imagining and overthinking my brains out. And the worst part was, these thoughts didn't just come for a while, it actually stayed for a very long time. Another thing is productive versus unproductive overthinking. This is something that I realized much later in my life. Overthinking could be about both things. Either it is positive or either it is negative, right? Some of the thinkings help you to grow, some of the thinkings actually drains you down. Productive overthinking comes into the picture when you're searching for clarity, when you're searching for a goal, a lesson, a solution, a new perspective. But unproductive thinking is when you keep thinking about the same question for hours and hours and you never move forward from that. It feels like overthinking is actually helping you to make progress, but it is not. You're just moving in circles. You feel busy mentally and nothing changes. We need to understand why we get stuck into this overthinking loop. I used to search for things like how to stop overthinking. I used to search for videos on YouTube, and the advice was always like, stop overthinking. Do not overthink. Think about something else. But honestly, none of these advice actually worked for me. Because, of course, you cannot just switch off the thoughts that are coming to your mind, right? You cannot just turn it off and it goes away. You don't stop thinking, but you learn how to think in a better way. And most of the time, overthinking comes from avoiding the things that are uncomfortable to us: fear, regret, uncertainty. These are the things because of which we overthink often. We avoid being honest with ourselves because, of course, truth is scary. We don't want to listen to it. But if you're going to pretend that everything is fine and you're just going to act like, oh, nothing is happening, that noise is always going to be alive in you. After going through with all this overthinking all these years, now I finally know why I'm doing it. Now I'm going to share the moment things actually changed. The shift happened when I finally admitted this small truth about myself. I'm not happy where I am. And yes, honestly, that made my brain louder at first. But instead of fighting the thoughts, I started to write them. I started journaling. I know journaling is not something fun, not everyone would do, but I would suggest you, if you are an overthinker like me, I used to be one earlier, but I started journaling. It actually helped me in ways that I've never imagined, to be honest. It actually helped me to pen down all my thoughts, all the overthinking. And now when I read it, I understand that actually that was nothing, because nothing like that ever happened. This works as an evidence for you because now you can go to your journal and you can see where you were lacking. After penning down all my thoughts one by one, I would ask myself, is this actually helping me to solve something or is just making me anxious? Is this something that I can actually control right now? If yes, work on it right now. If no, just leave it. Slowly, that mental noise in my head became clearer and clearer. Some thoughts disappeared the moment I wrote them down because I realized that they didn't matter. And the one that stayed, those were the ones worth paying attention to. Another thing that I realized was action changes everything. Thinking without making any actions is just purely torture to yourself. I learned this the harder way, but even the smallest action can break this cycle. You don't need the perfect decision. You just need the first movement. Because even mistake teaches you something. But if you're stuck at the same place, that's going to teach you nothing, my friend. Let's be real now. I've not mastered the skill of not overthinking, but I'm still working on it. I still overthink about silly things. I still cry my eyes out over overthinking. I can literally spend forever choosing a food from the menu card. Like, literally, why there are so many things on the menu card? I don't understand. But okay. But all this actually taught me that how to think faster, how to make rational decisions, and I understood that how to not waste your times on things that you don't have control on, right? Not every thought deserves my energy. And I've read this somewhere that if you want to overthink about something, why not overthink about the positives? Like literally, we always overthink about the negatives, right? What if this go wrong? What if this happens to me? What if this might not work out? Well, my friend, what if it works out for you? What if that girl says yes to you? What if that guy says yes to you? What if you get good marks if you work hard for it? You never know about it, right? And if you want to think about something, overthink about something, make it the positives. Overthink about all the positive things. And yes, with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed my video, and please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And yeah, my name is Aditi. We talk about career tips and tricks that actually work. And if you think about something or if you're overthinking right now, let me know in the comments. We'll solve it out together. Don't worry. I'm there for you. Keep learning, keep hustling. You got this. Bye bye. See you in the next one.